Hey nerds, David here, and today I have an update video for you guys about my Bionicle game, Bionicle Ages. Alright, so how is Bionicle Ages progressing? It's actually progressing quite well, and I've even done some playtesting with it, and it actually performed almost exactly how I imagined it would work and how I would want it to work. But not quite as a board game, but as a video game. So when I was playtesting my board game version, so I have like cards to keep track of things, and then I also, like on that map, I have like tiles to just to keep track of buildings, where they're built, and also to like move units so you know where those are. And what I found is, like I said, the balance and just like how things move, it's exactly what I wanted. And to me, it brings the spirit what I was looking for. This is how like the Matoran on Motunui like were surviving and holding out against the Rahi in that time before the Toa arrived. However, I also found out from my tests that it is perfect for a video game, because that's ultimately what I envisioned this being, but it's not actually good for a board game and for a human to manage like both sides and to keep track of, well, first decide how you want to play, but also act according to the rules that you need to use for the Makuta, and so the Rahi can do their thing. So I felt it was too much for a human, and just from like the picture I'll have on screen, like that is only 4 turns in, and the next turn the amount of Rahi was basically going to double. And at that point I already felt like completely overwhelmed in just like keeping track of like cards and like units and moving them across, and not actually like rolling dice and like actually trying to defend yourself. So you, as the player, I felt like I was overwhelmed already just 4 turns in from the mechanics of it. But how those mechanics play is exactly how I envisioned it and exactly what I wanted. So because of that, I am now making my game into purely, well, I'm still going to pursue making that PC strategy game, but for the part that I'm going to like release like to everyone with the skills that I have, it's now going to be a card game. So that's perhaps the biggest news right there, is my board game is now a card game, because it's so much easier, and it's more fun, and I think it gives you about the experience I intended, but in a way that's actually fun. The board game version it's not fun to keep track of everything, and especially like I said, 4 turns in, it was completely overwhelming. So yeah, that's really the biggest piece of news. And just in general, how is the game progressing? It's progressing really well, I think. I've already designed, I guess technically three factions, those being the Rahi and Makuta, and then I've also designed Leikoro and Kokoro. Like all their cards are completely finished, tested them, and it's already like the individual villages are having very distinct feels and like play mechanics. So it's really going like really quite well, and honestly designing them, the Matoran aspect goes by really quick. The Turaga go by at a decent pace. It's really making those visuals for the Toa, because obviously it's honestly like their chess piece. That's a pretty complex piece of our like design to do, and to like try and get like the gaps and like emphasize the right ones and the lighting, and yeah. So really that's like the greatest hurdle like that there is, but it's going by really quick. So 2001, it's going really well, but I'm really excited, and what really motivates me every single time I turn around is the Bulwark. And honestly, I mean, why not? I'm on camera and it's all here. But yeah, it's really like the Leivak Ba that like motivates me every time I look over. Just this adorable little menace like they're just so cute, and I just want to like I said animate. I'm not an animator, but I just wanted to bring that like conflict and that story year from Bionicle just into my game. And it's one of my, and honestly, after 2002, the 2002 saga, it's going to be really quick, because you think about Bionicle, that's just 6 units, and yes, I do have a note card with my thoughts on it, no shame. So yeah, Bionicle, that's only 6 units, and then Toa Nuva, and then after that, then it's just the Rockshi. I guess in theory, I could like redo every Matoran model, because by the time of the Rockshi, all the Matoran were upgraded to their rebuilt form. Though hopefully, hope you don't hate me for it, but I just think that's a lot of work for not a whole lot of payoff, and I'd rather spend that time instead of like going through and updating everything. By that point, the game is basically done. Just going straight into messing with like the PC version that I'm hoping to make of my game. That's really all the news there that I have for Bionicle Ages. Lots of new art. It's going by pretty quick, and you can expect more update videos specifically about Leikoro and Kokoro, what they look like and how they're shaping up. So thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one, and as always, stay nerdy, my friends.